Hello, everybody. We are the Geeks and Degenerates, and for realsies, we are doing Tomb Raider: Cradle of Life. I am Benzo, of course. This is my forever co-host, John. And did you notice bomb at the box office?
Shut the up. Sorry. Wait, no. Bleep me. Bleep me. We're not supposed to curse yet.
Right. Yes.
No, because I remember watching this a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember I didn't like it. So, just for this review, yes, I know this is technically half-assing it. I just wanted to watch a recap, but there's this one, YouTube video that it was just talking about how much it bombed in the box office, and it was just comparing. I was like, no, tell me what happened in the movie so I don't need to fucking watch the movie.
They're like, and the video might as well have just paused and been like, watch your fucking video. Or watch a fucking movie.
But, yeah.
I think
I went out of my way to watch the fucking movie and just in 1.5 speed because I really didn't want to watch it.
I think I mentioned this in our first attempt to do this, where I truly believe for the first time in Tomb Raider's history, it really went deep in the lore of they're going after Pandora's box. I was like, I don't remember Tomb Raider ever doing that. Not in a bad way, but I was like, it's interesting that they went this direction. Because I don't remember Lara hunting for, say, the Spear of Christ or Pandora's box. It's always some statue or
MacGuffin statue. There's no deeper meaning into it. It's just that's it. It's just a statue.
Even with the modern ones,
it's just worth a lot of money. That's it.
Yeah, and of course this movie has Angelina Jolie come back as Lara Croft. The other additions are Gerard Butler as Terry Sheridan, Jamon Hunsu, and Kieran Hines as the bad guy, as Rice.
Yeah.
So if you guys have seen HBO's Rome, then you know who Kieran Hines is. He's a very good actor, and I don't know if he's underdeveloped here. He's definitely underdeveloped. Or he's not very underdeveloped. He's not the best character.
He's underutilized,
yeah.
I would say, because he's such a good actor. Playing a really good bad guy.
Yeah. I mean, the best example that's most recent is his Steppenwolf.
Yeah. Exactly. And he's just underutilized here. Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah. I don't really buy. I don't know why. I don't really buy the relationship between Lara and Terry. I just didn't get the chemistry. I didn't not get the chemistry, but I just didn't buy their chemistry. It's for some reason you guys are off. Don't know why. I don't know about you.
No, I agree. I did not like their chemistry at all. It was just oh, I'm a prisoner, and he's not Scottish here. Was he?
Yeah, his action is on and off, and you're like, huh?
Yeah, right. At some points I'll be like, oh, I think he's American.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Angelina Jolie's more consistent with her British accent than Gerard Butler is deciding whether to be American, British, or Scottish. You're like, can you please pick? I'm confused.
Just pick one. Well, there was that one point where he just went full of Chinese, so that one was sick.
Yeah. It's they all speak Mandarin.
The only thing I remember, if I didn't watch this movie again, the only thing I remember was her hijacking this kid's television while she was watching SpongeBob.
Yeah.
And she just has her Skype call, and then that was it. That was my entire memory of the Cradle of Life.
Yeah, that's the only thing I could remember until I rewatched it. I was like, oh right, other things happen.
Right? The only I could have sworn I was I don't remember him coming from a prison.
Right.
I don't remember them going to Kilimanjaro and all that shit, and going from different places in China.
Yeah, I was I don't remember Hong Kong.
I don't remember them dirt backing.
Yeah, right? I was what is this?
On the fucking Great Wall of China, which was so unnecessary because I was where are you guys going?
Right? I don't remember that. I don't remember Hong Kong. I don't remember the plot overall.
I don't remember them like bailing out of a jet. And as soon as they got closer to the destination, they just ejected and just let that thing crash into like whichever province of China that is.
Yeah, it's like untold billions of dollars wasted, so we can
Exactly.
Um,
It was so 2000s. I was like, what was the point of that? Like, you guys didn't want to keep the jet?
right. I was like, you know what? The concept is pretty interesting, showing that Pandora's box is the beginning of all life on Earth. Like maybe there is gods and goddesses here, and maybe the tale of Pandora has been remixed and reused for modern times. And I was like, that's interesting. The rest of the movie, I was like, it's pretty bland.
Yeah, it is.
Like
It is very bland.
the first one at least had more character. Like again with Mortal Kombat, going to Mortal Kombat Annihilation, I was like, how do you not transfer the same energy into this one? Because this feels a lot more low effort. You're like, the stakes are high here, but it's just an alright adventure. Feels like a DLC to the other one, if we're talking
Yeah.
video games.
Yeah, like this one felt more like a side quest than it was like a main story.
Yeah,
Considering the amount of stakes it had, like, oh wow, this could actually change humanity because it'll kill millions and billions of people. But then I was like, okay.
yeah. It's like that's
Like it was an okay adventure. It was an okay side quest.
yeah. They're like the world's in danger, and Lara Croft has to put it back together. And you're like, that's an everyday thing for Lara. What's new? You know,
Yeah.
we have the video games, we have the movie, the first movie. So again, what's the point of like being like, oh, Lara has to save the world again? Huh. That's why I kind of appreciate the newer ones, where it's like a bit more personal to Lara. Of like, oh, your family secrets everywhere, and they've been guarding this thing for a while,
Hmm.
and then it just continues on with the shady operation, that government agency. I was like, I like the new ones. That's why I like them. It's grittier and it's more personal. It's not so. It puts Laura into like a space of like, yeah, this is her origin, and she's not saving the world yet, which is for later on. But like, I do like the grittier Tomb Raiders than the more extravagant ones. That's all I'll say for that with the games.
Yeah, yeah, I do love seeing her leg get impaled by scaffolding. Uh,
Jesus Christ.
no, but like, yeah, I agree. I kind of like that kind of Tomb Raider a little bit more because it is a bit grounded. Like in the earlier ones, it was very stylized,
Yeah.
where she would like, just go do backflips and have like dual wielding guns. While here, she would actually just have a bow and arrow, a pickaxe.
Yeah.
She has a bandage on her leg. She's kind of struggling just to like survive. I love how we ran out of things to talk about of the movie that we kind of started resorting to the video game.
Yeah. Because again, it's just like, oh, Lara's gonna save the day again with this world-ending thing, which is Pandora's box, and by the end, she has to make a decision whether to let Terry walk out with it or not. And you're like, obviously, we've played the games, you know Lara Croft. It's not a shocking thing. I mean,
Yeah.
God, like she almost sacrificed Daniel Craig for the last one. What makes you think she won't do it here?
Right? And okay, look, I will say though, there's this one cool scene where they were like at this like dead forest, and then like they had like rancors coming out of the shadows and like killing everybody.
Yeah, like
That was cool, but like again, it was very Deus Ex Machina. Like, oh, we're getting rid of the cannon fodder,
yeah.
just so you would have an advantage, kind of thing.
I appreciate the fact that they were hiding that they didn't have that much budget by hiding the creatures in the shadows. So they're like, you could tell that they had limited budget, but they used the effects pretty well with those creatures.
Like again, it's just as you said. I didn't think of that. Like they just didn't have the budget. They just kind of put them in the shadows. They would like bring them in for 3 seconds, kill a guy, and then like jump out.
Yeah,
Which was such a cop out because like now she doesn't have any resistance. There's no stakes at all except for main big bad guy
Yeah.
and them trying to get Pandora's box from a vat of acid. So, eh, like even the Pandora's box thing, like really you can have like a setting where it's a little bit more, I don't know, like not janky rock temple.
Right.
Yeah, and I'm like, eh.
Shouldn't,
Also, huh?
shouldn't Pandora's box be sealed away in like a temple of a god or something? To like, let's not use this again. This is why it's so deep under this temple. So the gods are like, nah, humanity will never use this again. Because.
Yeah, right. And they're like, we have a fail-safe guarding tool. We put it in a vat of acid that somebody could use a very long stick or a rifle to pry it, like to just scrape it, like towards them. I'm like, okay.
It's not even fast acting acid. It's just like our world's acid. So you're like, I guess I can just use my assault rifle to grab it. My rifle will melt, but like I won't melt. So really, you're like, what's the danger then?
Right. So like, it's not like the what was it called again? Indiana Jones one where the Nazi starts to melt.
Oh, the Ark of the Covenant.
The Ark of the Covenant. Like it's not like that. That's a good fail-safe. Like open it, you know, like that one's good. This one's just like acid. And it's just You know what's so weird is that all I remember is them going from point A to point B. Nothing in between because it's just a shootout.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah, like we are kind of skipping some scenes here, but that's it. Like they would go to China, they would have a shootout. They would go to Shanghai, they would have a shootout, and then they would go to
Hong Kong for SpongeBob.
yeah, Hong Kong for SpongeBob, and then that's it. And then they would go to Africa to go to Kilimanjaro, and then that's the only time when you kind of like slow down and you're like, oh, the locals, you know. And like, oh, there's a little bit of character into this world. No, not really. Right, we're going on. And then you see the natives get absolutely destroyed by military. Or like this, what do you call it? Private contractors.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's just it.
Yeah, that's pretty much the movie. Yeah, honestly, I have nothing else to add other than it's somehow worse than the first one, which is already a guilty pleasure, admittedly, but like it's still fun to watch.
Yeah, but like this one is just kind of like a chore to watch. No offense to you.
And
I'm not saying this is short, but like it was a little bit of like I had a hard time keeping myself awake watching this.
yeah.
And I still I still remember that one scene where Gerard Butler was like, what are you gonna do? You're gonna stop me? Because they're having that discussion of like,
Yeah.
oh, I want to. This thing costs a fortune. Of course, I'm not just gonna leave it here. And then Lara Croft's like, no, we are leaving it here. It's gonna kill millions of people. He's like, what are you gonna do? Stop me? Then punches her in the face.
Yeah.
And he's like, and then she like gets up and he's like, see, you love me. I was like, what?
Right? Also, how much do you think your money is going to be worth once they unleash the apocalypse?
Yeah, that's one thing. I was like, man, you. What was it? Like MI6?
Yeah.
Was willing to give you a home?
Yeah.
Clear your name? I was like, dude, you're already winning at life. Just, and plus if you have Lara Croft as your girlfriend, what more can you ask for?
Right? I was like, no, I want money. I was like, you are unleashing the end of the world. How much time do you think you'll be able to spend that fucking money when you already have everything you want? You're not in prison, you have a home, your name's cleared, and you have Lara Croft.
Yeah, this is why I don't really get when... I think that's why when stuff like this happens, the bad guy is just a psychopath with a genocidal solution, and then the people who work for them are somewhat of a cult.
Yeah.
Or they just believe what he's saying. Instead of mercenaries just oh, we're doing it for the buck, for the cash. Which doesn't make sense because once you release this thing, that shit ain't gonna matter no more.
Right? But yeah, we have nothing else to add, I guess. What would you
Yeah.
rate Cradle of Life?
Okay, it's not. Oh no, it's good. Okay, but like, there were some scenes here that were kind of redeemable, like that tree forest place. And then you see the mercenaries just get beaten.
Yeah, you're like, oh wow, that's a lot less work for Lara. Cool.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Some action scenes were kind of okay, but then again, very forgettable. Like I really don't remember majority, especially the start.
Hmm.
Some things were very funny, like them crashing the jet just to get from point A to point B. Almost like you couldn't land it at an
Yeah.
airport.
Yeah, I mean, you do that in a video game because it's cool, but in a movie like this, you're like, I thought that was MI6's. Why are you wasting government resources?
Or if it's your money, why would you do that?
Right? You're like, how much money do you have to burn? Jesus.
Yeah. And it was like you could have just taken a plane.
Right?
God damn. But anyway, or could have Halo jumped. How? I would give this one a 3 out of 10. It's pretty horrible. It's pretty shit. It's below average. It's not shit, but it's shit. No.
I'll give this a 2. Like, the only people I really like are Angelina Jolie and Kieran Hines, and that's about it. Like, Gerard
Yeah.
Butler's fine too, but like, those Kieran Hines and Angelina Jolie are like, I'm watching this movie, I was like, you guys are all way above this, to be honest. Like, Angelina Jolie does better stuff later on, and so does Kieran Hines. Well, Kieran Hines has a mixed career, but like, as an actor, he's pretty excellent. Um, so yeah, that wraps up our video game week with Cradle of Life. We're gonna talk about more video games as the year progresses, because again, Amazon has Fallout, Netflix has DMC, and of course Tomb Raider, and Arcane Season 2. So there's a lot of video game stuff coming out this year and the years coming after. So we're going to have a lovely trip down memory lane. Oh, forgot, Sonic is coming out December. So we'll be talking about those two movies, especially the first one, because the first one is controversial for one particular trailer. But yeah.
See what bullying can do. You do
Yeah.
amazing things.
Apparently. But if you like our videos, please leave them a like, subscribe, and ding the bell icon to get notified of what we upload next. We're also on Spotify and TikTok to see your best and funniest moments, Spotify to hear us on the go, and individually I am Zoda's Voices. If you want me to do video game character impressions, why not? Gotta go fast. I'm kidding. No. Where can I find you?
You can find me at JomGOM_ on Instagram. It is my card account.
And until the next video, we'll see you then. Bye, everybody.
Ciao.